Welcome to another edition of Talking Sports and Fitness with Zeke. I'm Zeke, sometimes known as Mike Zielinski. Back for part two with me is Lonnie Walker IV, the outstanding basketball player for Reading High School. Welcome again, Lonnie.
Hello.
Our first show was more about your outstanding season that the Red Knights had. This one is a little bit more focused on you, or a lot more focused on you, about your individual accomplishments and your future. I think almost everybody knows the story by now, but you're the two-time Berks Player of the Year, first team All-State as a junior. You're the first junior more than 100 years to score 1,000 points at Reading High School, and you have 1,221 at the end of the year. You're the Gatorade Pennsylvania Player of the Year. You've been recruited by Villanova, UConn, Miami, Indiana, Oregon, UCLA, Penn State, West Virginia, Temple, SMU, and I'm sure I'm missing a few. Unbelievable. And hey, and I've saved the best for last. You've been invited to try out for the United States USA Basketball's under-18 team, which would really be a great accomplishment. And if you make that, you'll play in the FIBA America's under-18 championships in Chile.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about all this, man? Did you ever imagine this when you were a kid?
No, not at all. I never imagined it at all. It was more so just, I would love to get it. I would love to be in that situation. But that's what fueled me. Between this, being able to, make it that far, and just my mother and my grandmother, they motivated me to be something in life. They made me who I am also. And I look at it all the time, and I'm just like, I can't believe I honestly did it. And I'm proud of myself and proud of my family for what I've done. You're
a 6'5" swingman. You can play guard or forward. You have multiple skill sets. You great hops, but you're also a very good team player. And I guess these are some of the things, or a lot of the things, that colleges are finding attractive about you.
Yeah, they appreciate that I'm not just a scorer. I'm very versatile. I can pass. I can shoot. I'm very athletic. I can play the defensive end. I can rebound. And a lot of coaches usually tell me that I do a lot of things that two people are afraid to do. A lot of kids are so caught up in scoring only instead of passing and doing some of the dirty work. And that's what I like to do. I like to dominate the whole game. And that's what a lot of people also like seeing me do also. And
you also, you understand the fundamentals, and you're fundamentally sound. And unfortunately, a lot of guys who have physical assets that you possess don't worry so much about the fundamentals, but you do. So you're kind of grounded, so you've got basically it all. Do you feel like this under-18 team, I mean, did you expect that, or was that out of the blue?
Not even close. That was out of the blue.
Yeah.
I found out most likely the week after the semifinals game, I found out.
Wow. And so you're obviously, there's no off season for you. You're really training for that right now. Yeah.
It's never off season. Once AU ended, that week after, I started working out. I rested for like 2-3 days, and then I began my AAU season.
Yeah, because you played, and you played in a big classic in Conshohocken. You played in a big tournament in Brooklyn, and you've been visited by so many coaches who are coming to Reading. Jay Wright's been recruiting you from Villanova. Kevin Ollie and the Miami coach were here, and who else has come to see you?
Syracuse.
And Boeheim.
Boeheim came. Yeah. Coach Alt. I forgot his name. The Oregon coach.
All the way from Oregon the guy came. Yeah. I actually don't know the Oregon coach, but
Coach A.
Did Coach A? But I mean, how is like Boeheim is a legend, and some of the other guys that come to town, and I mean, how is that? It must really.
It gets you going. Honestly, when I see him, I try to stay composed. I try to stay calm, but in my head, I turn into a little kid like, oh my God, Jim Boeheim is here to talk to me.
Yeah.
Or, oh my God, Kevin Ollie. I still have those moments where it's like, I still look at all the college coaches like they're celebrities.
Well, many of them are.
Yeah, it's like, I'm always like, oh my God, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do.
How about Coach K from Duke? Have you heard from him? Because you're a good student.
Well, I heard from him, but I I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Kentucky actually called about 2 days ago. So
Calipari in Kentucky.
yeah, it's a new college.
Yeah, I mean for you, yeah. But they're kind of like a one and done school. Although this year some of the guys
Yeah.
stayed.
Yeah, some of the guys actually stayed, which is
Yeah.
pretty remarkable.
How important is it, if important at all, that you play close to home? Because I know you're so sensitive family commitment with Reading and community. Does Villanova, I know Temple's recruited you as well.
Yeah.
Would Villanova might have a leg up just because they're close, or not necessarily?
No, I don't usually take that as
Yeah.
anything, you know. Whatever coach has, you know, believes in me, you know, understands me and wants to work on my game on and off the court and basically build up my character, like who I
Yeah.
am. That's great with me. You know, I don't want to go somewhere where, you know, they feed you a whole bunch of lies and then you end up transferring, because the new thing I seen was about 500 plus kids transfer this year from college.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just, you know, they're going to the wrong places that they thought was a good college and it really wasn't. So,
Or at least not a fit for them.
yeah,
as
it
turned out.
wasn't a fit for them. And, you know, Jay Wright, you know, he's an amazing coach. He's very down to earth. He's a calm, cool, collective coach, you know. And I really do like that about him. You know, I like Villanova, Syracuse, SMU from Larry Brown.
I mean, Larry Brown is one of the all-time.
He coached my favorite player, Allen Iverson. So,
Oh, Allen's
you
your
know,
favorite player?
yeah. So, you know, those coaches are, you know, coaches that I really like, cool, calm, collective.
They don't get any better than Larry Brown on the
No, they
professional
don't.
or the college level. He's
Yeah,
an
they
amazing
don't.
coach. Yeah.
And, you know, if these coaches can, you know, build, you know, make me a better person on the court and make me a better person off the court academically and everything, that's what I look for. And then just begin to build a bond with these coaches as well.
Sounds great. Speaking of academics, any idea what you might want to major in?
I want to be a surgeon. I like cutting things. That's my.
You want to be a surgeon?
I watch a lot of doctor ER things where they cut someone's stomach up. You see the stomach or their heart is beating. You're watching. I'm like.
What are college coaches telling you about that? Because I know in some programs they prefer guys take easier courses because it's commitment, you know, and it kind of be intrusive in basketball. Do you feel you can do both? And have any coaches been a little negative about that at all?
No coaches have actually been negative. They're actually surprised that I actually want to do that. But knowing that I have 4 years, it would be a lot harder for me to do that. So it's either that or be an accountant. I'm very good with math, so
Yeah.
Balancing things out. Those are my strengths.
But
So-
but there have been athletes who actually became professional athletes who are doctors and became doctors, so it's doable.
Yeah, it's definitely doable.
But you're on the road a lot, and you know.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard. You know, they got tutors and everything that go with you on the road, but it's still kind of hard.
Especially like if you have a lot of lab work, things like that.
Yeah.
They're not bringing the lab on tour.
And
with you.
I do that as of right now. You know, I went to Indianapolis last Friday, and you know I missed Friday school and Monday, and this is what you need to do if you're not coming Friday, Monday. I tell the teachers they give me what I'm gonna owe, what I don't know and then I have to do all that over the weekend. So it's not like I'm not doing it right now. It's just gonna be a lot harder into college.
Yeah, it will be. You're allowed, 5 official visits?
Mm-hmm.
Are you starting to narrow your choices, or too early to tell?
Too
Or you just
early.
don't want to tell me?
Nah, it's too early to tell right now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still open to all colleges because you don't know what's in this country. So I'm just open to the colleges until I know it's finally over with. Then begin to set it down, cut down the schools, and you know, build a bond with some of the coaches to see if.
When do you have to make like an oral commitment by? Or?
The last day is like next year of April.
So you got plenty of time. I
Yeah,
mean,
so-
as we tape, this is still April, so you got a whole year. The
Yeah.
key is to keep improving and stay healthy. you know?
Yeah, that's between that and just keeping your academics up. You know.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of kids, they just think that ball is just going to be the full ride. But if you don't have your academics at all, you're not going to do anything.
Yeah, you know, because we've seen a lot of guys, unfortunately, they get hurt or whatever, and then their career's over, and then what do they have? You have to have both.
A lot of the one thing I really kind of find sad is because of how, you know, certain kids' lifestyles, they just think the NBA is their main focus. Like, it's their plan A.
Yeah, and there's no plan B.
And there's no plan B at all.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of, it's hard for a lot of kids, because once their plan A is over, they don't know what to do. And then they end up, you know, moving back into wherever they need to live, and they're struggling because they don't use their education.
You know, it's kind of, you know, you were joking earlier off camera that you're kind of like, you like to watch animal stuff.
Yeah.
Did you call yourself a nerd? Or,
yeah, I've always been a nerd. I love watching science, anything science, Animal Planet, all that stuff.
But that gives you a sense of balance, right? You
Yeah,
have the jock
it
and
does.
the nerd all in one entity.
It really does.
Oh, that's great. That's great. One final question, because I know you're a very good student, as we referenced. I'm sure there's interest from the Ivy League on you too, right?
Yeah, Stanford, Harvard was actually calling not too long ago. So having those schools is been,
Stanford's a big time basketball program too.
They came after my workouts, and they're just saying, you know, you got an 8% acceptance rate here. Letting me know how it is.
You know, well, Stanford and an Ivy League school would probably be more receptive to you going for the degree in biology or whatever you do for pre-med.
That's their strength too. So
yeah, you know, we could do something easy, major in journalism. You know,
something.
All right, Lonnie Walker IV, congratulations. You're an outstanding young man. Best of luck with the under-18 tryouts. Have a fabulous season at Reading next year. And I hope it's a strong encore performance, except you win a state title. And good luck, and I know, listening to you, you will make the right choice about college.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you so much. Lonnie Walker IV. Take care, everyone. Until next time, don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe to the People Chronicles channel on YouTube. Take care.
These community stories are made possible in part by BCTV, Susie Ray Design, Queen City Family Restaurant, Lamar Advertising, Heidelberg Family Restaurant, Reading Air, Lions and Hole, Peanut Bar, and Kutztown University.